So guys, I'm now at the gasoline station, and as you could see, prices for the gasoline is well 1 265 for the gasoline 95. Well, it's quite low, so it's well, it's Friday, and this is why I have to stay in the queue for some time, but still I'll make a little vlog of it. So this is what I bought in the market, and I'll definitely tell you later about what price and how much I paid, what I bought, even though I was really late and it was closing, but I still bought something. Just to compare prices, and for example in Carrefour it's slightly more expensive, so you pay for the 95 you pay 1,349 cents. Well, it's not a big difference, but still. So guys, as you could see, I came to the market really like closer to 2 o'clock, like lunchtime, and usually the closing time is 2, so I came at, let's put it like 1:30 for example, and I was risking because, well, I drove there thinking that, well, it shouldn't be that crowded, it shouldn't be that, the traffic should be easier, but apparently, well, yes, the traffic was easier, but they were closing, and I showed you I made some video about that, and well, yes, it was easier, but they were closing, so you literally had to like run, select, and be really quick. And one of the, well, actually I found like 3 big benefits to having to being late on the market is, I'll open the door slightly because, well, it's for some fresh air to come in. And obviously you are sort of late, you need to be in a hurry, but at the same time it's not that crowded. You don't have to queue in the line of cars before the parking. The parking is open. You can conveniently park wherever you want, and if you have a small family, it may be the right approach because they sometimes are lower prices. Even though one may say that the selection is not that good because they're closing and it's what's left is left, but still for a family, for a small family like ours, for example, well, I found it sufficient. Plus, another benefit is that the traffic is not that heavy near the traffic is in parking. Let's like gather it in one. Traffic and parking are easier. Prices could be slightly lower. Well, it depends, but still, there are not that many people inside the market, so you don't have to go around people and make sure that nobody hits you or you don't hit anyone else. Plus, well, it's not too crowded. It's a bit, well, I felt a bit safer because, well, I didn't have too many people around me because, well, we all know that markets may be a place where, and my friend, for example, recently had her wallet stolen from the bag while she was buying something, so it's a bit safer for me. It's just my personal opinion. Plus, another thing is that you find yourself finishing it quickly because the lack of choice basically saves your time because you do not go there and back comparing prices and comparing fruits and vegetables, for example. You simply buy what you need, and to be honest with you, I was able to buy, I didn't need much. This is another thing because, well, I think that it could be sufficient for me because I didn't need much today because I recently went to the supermarket and bought some fruits and vegetables, so I don't want it to rot. I don't want to buy much to be able to store it safely without anything being spoiled. So this is why I think that for me today it was stressful in the beginning because I didn't see the whole picture. I just came from the parking side and it seemed that everybody was closing, but they're like inside if you went through the market and closer to the center, sort of, there were a bigger choice of fruits and vegetables, even though yes, they were sort of in a rush. Let me show you, and this is my main aim of this vlog actually, the market vlog, is that first of all, to show you what I bought, how much I paid, and to, well, illustrate to you how usually I film in the morning, and usually I go to the market in the very morning to avoid crowds. And today, well, I didn't have time to go there in the morning, so I knew that probably I will have some time closer to the lunchtime, and I was risking not to be able to buy anything. But well, thank God I was able to buy many things actually, and I think my kids will be happy. So let's start with the presentation of fruits and vegetables and their prices today on the market. So I introduced you to this melon actually, and this piece, it smells really nice, even though it's May. It's not exactly the season for these fruits, but I bought it for €1 each, so piece. It depends, there were different sizes of it, but I selected the largest one from what was available, and I paid €1 for the whole piece. What else? Let me see. I bought olives, the selection of olives. There are olive small cucumbers, salted cucumbers, olives of different type, as you could see, like that. And all together, and usually I buy without, well, for myself I could buy with the center, but for kids I buy without it, so it's easier to eat for them. And well, our kids usually nowadays, they're quite spoiled, and mine can actually refuse to eat olives if there is something that is not easy. So I recommend to buy the original ones with the center, I forgot the name, but which you have to, well, leave on the plate. But well, I bought it for my kids as well, so I needed to consider the interest as well. And I bought 4 pieces of broccoli for €1 as well. So for you to really understand what types of broccoli I'm talking about is this, and it's not the biggest one. Actually, I recommend you not to buy the huge ones, because they're usually not as juicy, not as green, etc. So I bought, well, 4 of these of the same plus or minus type, 4 broccolis for €1. And I also bought small nectarines like that. I'll show you. It may not be like ideal or super of the ideal shape, like it's not big, it's small, but it smells, well, these ones were the most pleasant to buy and to select, because the smell there was amazing. So I bought almost 3 kilos of these nectarines, and I paid €3 for 2 kilos, meaning that I paid €1.50 for 1 kilo of nectarines. Or I can't, well, this is I just want to, because it's lunchtime, I didn't have lunch, so if they were not dirty, I would probably start eating them now, but no. So broccoli, olives, nectarines, melon, what else? And I'll tell you in the, like, closer to the end of this video, I'll tell you how much I paid overall. You'll be surprised. I paid more for the gasoline today, even though I didn't fill the full tank, so I'll tell you more later. Let's continue. And these are the tomatoes. And I found a place, actually it was closer to the entrance. I found a place where the price for tomatoes €1 per kilo, and they had different types of tomatoes. One of the, like, plum type, and the others are a bit rounder. But since the price was €1 for all types, I could mix, so I bought this amount of tomatoes. I don't need much because I have some at home, but I guess the price of €1 for nice tomatoes of different types and types and taste is the good price. So these are the tomatoes, just basics basically. These are the tomatoes. What else Yeah, by the way, I bought the beetroot. Well, beetroot, well, I guess everybody knows how it looks, but still, I'll show you. I bought 5 pieces for, what's that? I guess 160 was the price. But to be honest with you, it's not that easy to find beetroot like that in the shops. You actually make soups of the beetroot. So I bought 5 of them for two types, for 2 cooking phases. And so the price for the beetroot was 160 something, I remember, but still it was nice. And what else? And I bought, yes, what I wanted to say there is that, first of all, usually if you find it in the shop, it's a bit more expensive, and secondly, it's a bit too hard to find beetroot of that like size, which is convenient for cooking the soup in the supermarket. So for me, it's a nice purchase as well, and this is why it's one of the interesting things on the market for me as well, together with the like cucumbers and greens as well. The selection is better than in supermarket. Tomatoes, beetroots, what else? I had something else, I remember. And I bought peppers, basically. Peppers of different sizes. It may also not be like of ideal shape. It's not equal to each other, but it's firm, as you could see. And they have different types, like yellow, green, and red. But red in this particular case were the most, like, the firmest. So I was, and I'm hoping, I was sure that it will be, I will be able to store it for a longer time, because my kids are not actually fans of pepper that much. I usually add it to salads or fry with pepper as well. And well, I add it to soup as well. I just fry it first and then add it to soups. So I think this amount, well, it's about 5 pieces, I guess, of peppers, red peppers. It will be enough for 2 or 3 types of like plates or dinners or lunches that I will be making of different types. And the cost of the pepper usually in the supermarkets are 2 something, so 2-3 euros usually, and on the market it's 1 euro for kilo, which is, for me, it's totally fine. And so peppers here, and what else? Also bought cucumbers. Well, cucumbers are not a surprise for anyone. It's just that sometimes I buy these the small ones without any dots on it, but today I went for the standard ones, the classical ones, classical cucumbers, also for 1 euro. And even though some supermarkets now, they have offers for vegetables and fruits, and you can buy, cucumbers and tomatoes for, let's put it, well, an average for 150, for example, 130, 150. And this selection is always nice, but well, since I went to the market and saw this, I bought it for 1. It seems to be, it seems to be not a big difference, but if you calculate everything together and the overall difference that you get from the supermarket, and if you buy the many things of decent qualities and quantities, the difference will be significant. So this is why I like, well, many of us like markets, because you can save a lot. So overall, I guess I showed you everything, guys. Let me double check. So peppers, broccoli, watermelon, beetroot, broccoli, olives, and nectarines. Yes. So the overall price that I paid was lower than 15 euros for everything. So basically this like base number, the base list of vegetables and fruits, even though fruits I have some at home, so I didn't buy that much, only nectarines, because nectarines, it's been a long time since it was that popular in the market, so we didn't eat it for, well, considerably long time. So this is why I bought it, because I have some apples, some oranges, mandarins, etc. At home, so I bought nectarines like for a change, to add variety. So I didn't buy that much of the fruits, but vegetable fruits was something I bought. And it's, as I said, usually I take this quite a big and convenient bag from the Mercadona supermarket to the market. And today I have this bag full. In addition, I have a small bag of nectarines of 3 kilos. And the overall amount that I've spent is 15 euros, even slightly less because I have some coins in my wallet as well. It's just that I had 15 in cash, and in some places you can pay by card. So I knew that I'm gonna be, I'm not gonna be needing more. So I guess it's a pleasant visit to the market because I was able to be quick. I'm usually quick, and my friend always say that she's surprised how quick I can go through the market and select what is really needed to me. And well, today was easier because it wasn't that crowded, and I was rushed by the fact that they are closing, they are wrapping up. And so this is for a change because usually my vlogs are in the morning, so you get the idea of how the market looks in the morning and what is the atmosphere, how crowded it is, how cafes. By the way, even though it was end of the day of the market day, 2 o'clock, there were still people in cafes drinking coffee and like chocolate with churros and enjoying their life. And today it's not hot. They promise rain in the evening or at night. Let's hope that probably at night because I have some clothes drying out in the balcony. So I need it to be as late as possible, the rain. And today, well, as I showed you, the price for the gasoline differs slightly from the station to station, but in general they went lower. They were lowered slightly because, well, about 2-3 months ago the standard price for the liter of gasoline was 1.4 something, and now we have 1.25, for example, 1.26, 1.25 euros for a liter for 1 liter of 95th gasoline type of gasoline. So in general now they are slightly lower than previously, and prices differ, as I said, depending on the station. But in terms of where I wash my car, by the way, I'll probably show you now slightly for you to get a better understanding. I'll turn the camera for you to see the glass. Can you see the state of my glass? I don't know whether you see it or not. The dots, which are actually quite irritating because I've just washed my car, and I do it. They have a manual wash here, and I'll probably go to one of those washing stations with you one day. But you can either wash yourself with water and soap, and you just put coins in the special small machine, and you pour water over your car together with the soap. And well, you can spend as much time as you want cleaning your car, but usually, to be able to clean it thoroughly from the outside, you at least need, I don't know, 5 coins of €1 or so, 5 plus minus. And it's not that ideal for me as after the automatical washing station, car washes, where you just enter the washing area and everything is done for you. And well, prices are also different, but in general, and I'll show you prices of this car wash later in this vlog, probably because I'm close to that station. I love this station, this particular one. I will recommend you this station, this brand, because they have a quite good variety of types of washes that you have. You can, well, in terms of prices and in terms of services included. So, in times you spend there. So you have a choice, and choice is always good. Plus, they have a benefit that the initial, basic washes, which are quite sufficient with wax and foam, they start from, I believe, €5 or something, 5-7 euros basically, for the automatical car wash, which will which will wash your car thoroughly, and it will be super clean after that, unless you have rain that day. And even the smallest rain here, I've noticed that it leaves the spots on the car. It's like spots of water together with sand. So probably they have special definition of those rains in special seasons where they like sand comes from the desert, Sahara, I believe. So this is why the rain comes down with a lot of sand. So today it's not that bad, but in this season, after the rain, all cars, especially if it's dark, if cars are of a dark color, they become, I don't know, beige, just because they're covered with this small thin, yet obviously, but still the layer of sand, which came together with the rain. So this is another like significant feature of living here in Spain, especially on the seaside, Costa Blanca. And yes, this is the another aspect of life, everyday routine. And I think that for some it may be boring, but for some it may be useful, just as information is the like some color to the overall painting. And hope you guys enjoyed this vlog with me. You just dove in. Well, you've been with me through that market trip, through that new experience, because I've never been on the market that late. So it was a new experience for me. And I think that I'm gonna go and grab some coffee and chai tea latte probably, because I don't need that something strong, but I need something spicy. I like it. And it's gonna be like a prize for me for this day, because I was really super busy in the morning. This is why I didn't go to the market. And I'm gonna go to school to meet my kids, and I'm looking forward to the weekend. I'm sure you're as well, and I wish you a great weekend. Take care, and spend your weekend with your close ones, with your family, with friends, with people who you enjoy talking to, being around, and just being close to. So I'm gonna go to this car wash and show you the menu basically. And then after that I'm gonna grab some coffee. Meanwhile, thanks for watching, guys. Comment, like, ask me questions regarding living in Spain, and I'll do my best to answer as soon as possible. Thanks for watching, guys. Subscribe, like, and let's go and see what prices they have in the car wash. Here I have a small price for today's, well-deserved price for today's day. Have a great day, guys. Have a great Friday and superb weekend.